One, we are ready for day 2 of Intuition Incubator, day 2. We're going to talk about staying positive and high vibe and how important that is to developing your intuition. And some of you may totally be wondering, why develop your intuition in the first place? Why not let your emotional and psychological state, just stay the way it is? Well, honestly, intuition promotes such good communication, and as I said before, it makes you sensitive to the people around you, and it helps you to have a better relationship with them, and that's extremely important. And intuition also makes you far more creative than you ever would have imagined. I have created programs, created blog posts, content, the list goes on, because I've been delving deeper into my intuition and what I feel, what I think, and really owning that and going with it. And it's extremely important, and it has done wonders for my business, for my life, my parenting, every aspect of my life. And of course, intuition means releasing more creative juices. And it allows you to be more expressive. I've had clients say that, hi, whoever joined, that they are starting to be able to create more and get in tune with who they are, who they want to serve, and how they want to serve them just by digging into their intuition. And that is the most amazing, catapulting growth that you can see as a mentor, a coach, or strategist when your clients are using your techniques and developing it and making it their own. And intuition, of course, as we talked about, has healing power. The healing power is not just a physical sense, but delving deeper into your soul to eradicate some of the negative energy buried there can be amazingly healing. And with that in mind, are you ready to develop your intuition? Like today, we're going to talk about staying high vibe, staying positive, and it's super important to me because I've realized the massive positivity that has helped me and has helped me grow as I do that. Wow, hi everybody who's joining. Hi Natalie. Thinking positive, a worry-free, fear-free state can do so much to improve your intuitive ability. Stay positive, you attract really great energy, and then you're able to easily recognize imminent feelings and events. And I'm going to put a graphic in the comments about mindset. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But nurturing your everyday intuition and really listening to your body as it gives you valuable information about people and things and places and even decisions. I've been more open lately about the fact that I've been really toiling with something for about 7 months. And I wanted it to go a certain way. And if it wasn't going to go that certain way, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to hear about anybody else doing anything else. I wanted it to go a certain way. And I started meditating. And I started doing affirmations. I started upping my vibe, really listening and tuning into myself. And yesterday, I know it was like literally yesterday or maybe even the day before, the divine gave me this extremely powerful download about this situation. And I thought I was going to pee my pants because it was so natural. Like it made perfect sense once I started to think about it. But until I really started to delve deeper into it, then I really just was flailing around. And so I started to really delve deep into what that answer meant for me. And I realized I never would have been ready for it had I not been open to the divine and really kept my vibe up. It really changed how open I was to getting this divine download. And then, of course, trying to stay happy. And when you don't feel good or your life is not going the way you want it to, your kid won't sleep in their own bed, you can't get any me time, it's hard to stay happy. And every day you're not going to be happy. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and pretend that you will be, because you won't. But to try is extremely important. At least give it a try. And you need to be happy to stay in tune with and hone your intuitive senses. Happiness attracts immense power, and it includes intuition. Your happiness attracts that intuitive power, and your intuition is your natural navigation system. Hi, everyone who's joining. In tapping into your intuition, your motivation must be happiness and contentment. And given that premise, intuition will fall easily to you. It'll come so much easier. You'll become so much more in tune. And intuition is helpful. It leads you into something you may not have otherwise achieved. And a lot of lives have been saved And a lot of people have been able to go in the direction that they want to go in and they should go in based on being able to follow and get in tune with their intuition together. And decisions are really easier when you're going with your intuition and really going with the flow, fucking the push and just being true to yourself and really delving deep into your intuition. And it really does reap amazing benefits. And there's a graphic I'm going to put in the comments. It'll really bring it home once you see it. But it's about learning to control the captain, to create positive feelings and positive affirmations. Without question, the crew will follow. And what that means is, what are you feeding your conscious mind? Like, what are you saying to yourself? What are you feeding your mind? Like your mindset. Are you saying, I don't deserve, I'm not worthy, no one wants to work with me, no one wants to be my friend, I'm not good enough? What are you feeding your mind? Because that's exactly what's going to flow through to your subconscious mind, and your body and your actions and what you manifest is going to completely follow suit. And the graphic is going to be, I wish I could put it in there now. Let me see if I can. Because it'll really kind of bring home what I'm saying. Maybe not. Anyway, it's really, to me, it just explains everything so much easier. And it's a wonderful picture, and it just gives you, it's this circle, and at the top I want you to imagine, you picture this circle, and divide it equally in the center like the equator, and at the top is your conscious mind, and at the bottom is your subconscious mind, and make it really big. Then draw a small stem and like a little body, another little circle with like 4 prongs, like arms and legs under it. And that's how you're feeding your mind. It's like your body. You want to feed your body healthy foods so that it can fight off disease and colds and flu and all these other crazy, nasty things that come out, and you can attract them. So you feed your body good food, not natural chemicals, but natural foods and organic food and natural herbs, and you're, doing all the things to keep your body on point and naturally surviving. So that when you are hit with a disease or are hit with a cold or are hit with some kind of thing, your body is more apt to be able to repel it and fight it, and you're able to survive it. That's how your mind is. When I was telling my mind, I don't deserve, I don't think people are going to want to do this with me or work with me or be my friend, or I'm not worthy for my mom to pay attention to me, or, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve. Well, that's what I was getting. That's exactly what crap I was getting back. But as soon as I started being open and really delving into my soul's purpose to help people and to give the light that I give and to shine that light and to help people in a way that only I can, my life started to change. I started to tell myself I'm worthy, I deserve the things, I'm a money magnet, money comes easily to me, friends come easily to me, I am the architect of my life. I decide, I draw in light and love, and I send out light and love, so I receive light and love. And it may sound woo and crazy to you now, but when you start feeding yourself, it's just like natural foods. It's just like the food you put in your body, the food you feed your brain. That is what your body is going to manifest out. And I'll give you an example of really just setting and forgetting. Like, you set these intentions and you give yourself all these positive affirmations. Hi, Lee, how are you? Hi, Diane. You feed all of yourself into these wonderful things, and you'll see the results come back 100-fold. And start out with something small, whether it's like, I want to see a feather today to know I'm on the right track. I want to get a gift that is completely unexpected within the next 48 hours. I want to find a penny. I want to find $5. Things that are really easy. It's not too much for you in the beginning, but that is likely to occur. And you may even forget it, which is the point. You set the intention, you set it, and you forget it. I'll give you 2 examples. Actually, I'll give you 3. I wanted to manifest 5K because I wanted to work with a specific coach. And I was like, I really want this. It's going to be mine. It's mine to have. I want to learn from this, mentor, so I'm going to do it. I received the 5K as a result of my grandmother dying. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I manifested the 5K. When I got the 5K, it didn't even faze me. I didn't even think about it. And I was like, I drew this in. I didn't necessarily like the way I drew it in. I'll admit that. But sometimes you can't be concerned with the how. I would have rather the how not be that way. But sometimes you can't be bothered with the how. You just have to leave it up to the universe to give you. It's raining cats and dogs outside. And so I got the 5K that I wanted. I didn't use it to work with a mentor, but I'm actually glad because that mentor and I are not really We don't resonate, which is kind of good because I would have spent $5,000 and been really pissed. So make sure that's another thing. Follow your intuition. I didn't like her for a while, then I liked her, and then I didn't. And I'm not flippant, but she came into my world to show me what I needed, and then she left. I still pay attention to her. I just don't think we will resonate to work together. But that intuition, when I first met her, she wasn't my cup of coffee. And the little bit of time that she was my cup of coffee, I did buy like a couple sessions from her. But really, we are not resonating. We are not energetically aligned. Is the best way to put it. And then another thing that happened, I wanted a gift that I didn't really care when it came, how it came. I just knew I wanted a gift. And I said, okay, I'm putting this out to the universe, and I totally give up the how. However it happens, it just happens. And I was like, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I kept thinking, I'm going to get this $500. I'm going to get it. It's going to be mine to have. And my aunt calls me and she said, I haven't done a whole lot for you in a long time, and you are, tolling out there, doing your thing, raising your kid by yourself. I just put $500 in your account. I'm like, you did what? Freaking just totally blew me away. And I didn't really want to accept it because she's kind of one of those people, when she does something for you, you're going to remember it for the rest of her life. But then I was like, you know what? This is what I asked for, and I can't be bothered with the how. So I put that towards savings because there's some things I want to do later on. And then the third thing I set the intention for and set it and forget it was I'm creating this 365 days of affirmations for my customers and clients. And I had 285. I needed 80 more. And so I was like, I'll find the 80 when I finish this call. I literally went out there and found 80 instantaneously. You could say it's a coincidence all you want, but to find exactly how many I needed, that's not a coincidence. To say that I'm going to get $500, I don't care how, as long as it's legally and moral. And then my aunt comes up out of nowhere and tells me she put $500 into my account. That I wanted specifically $5,000, and I got that. Those were not accidents. Those were completely setting the intention and leaving it up to the universe. And that's not easy for me. I'm a very controlling person. I'm a very strategic person. I need to know how things are going to happen, when they're going to happen, and the order. I need to know all that. But it's not up to us. Once we set the intention, and I keep making that point because you just can't sit on your sofa and say, okay, universe, I want $5,000, and you do nothing. That's not how it's going to happen. In addition, even though I got the $5,000 through my grandmother passing away, I had set the intention. I'd had client calls. I'd set up, I worked two practices. I put in the energy. I was posting. I was putting out content. I was giving value. Clients were coming to me too. And I did, end up getting that through my clients also. But specific, you have to set the intention. You have to do the work. And you have to let it go. It's really literally set it and forget it. If you see the graphic I put in yesterday's topic, ask, receive, and believe. Ask, believe, and receive. It really is that simple. It may sound hard, especially for the control freaks of the world like me. But you ask it, you leave it up to the universe, you set the intention, and you just forget it, and you stop thinking about it. You stop, what's the word I'm looking for? You stop zeroing on worrying about it. I guess that's the best way to put it. Stop worrying about it. Stay high vibe. Know that it's yours to have. Act as if. Really, truly, it's the truth. I'm telling you it works. It may not seem like it works right now. It may seem far-fetched to you. Don't worry. I understand completely. But literally, you set it and forget it. And you stay happy. You stay high vibe. I'm inviting 5 clients to work with me this week. I opened the doors to having soulmate clients come work with me. I need better freaking, oh my gosh, 111 is the best thing because I've been seeing that number everywhere lately. 111 has been that 222, 444, and 3. Well, it was 111 and 333 for a very long time. And some 222s mixed in, which the combination is I need to be balanced, find my joy, and I forgot. And new beginnings. Now I'm seeing a lot of the 2s and the 4s, and I forget what the 4 is for, but I have to go look it up. But really, you guys, it's really about setting the intention, staying high vibe, feeding your mind with positive mindset. Have your mindset set on positivity. Think of 5 things that are great about you. Wake up in the morning and do grateful statements. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am a great mom. I can cook the best meatloaf in the world. Whatever it is you're good at. 5, I am grateful for my hair. I am grateful for my eyes so that I can see. I am grateful for my hearing because I can hear my children say I love you. I can hear the music on my way to work. I'm grateful for me, I know this actually, someone else said this and it made me more grateful for my own. I'm grateful for healthy checks at the doctor's office because so many people don't. I'm grateful that I have a beautiful daughter who loves me to pieces and has yet to figure out all my foibles. I am grateful for a business that allows me flexibility to raise her the way I want to and homeschool her. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for the rain. Find the things you're grateful for. Stay high vibe. Stay positive. It really helps you zone in and hone and cultivate your intuition. Also, be grateful for water. You know how many people don't have clean water to drink? I need to drink more water in my diet, but I'm just saying. I am grateful for rum. I'm sorry. I'm grateful for rum. Some days are hard. Some days are great. I celebrate with rum. I like rum and Coke. Just be grateful for this. Be grateful that you have a warm house, a cool house. Some people don't have air conditioning, even in this day and time. I don't know if I could live like that. I'm grateful for air conditioning, especially when my air went out for like 7 days or 8 days or whatever it was. I'm grateful for my robe that I bought from Old Navy, and it's so plush. Stay high vibe. It may sound silly, but it's just you and the universe. Nobody has to know what you're saying. Nobody has to know what you're thankful for. Nobody has to know these things. It's you and the universe. It's all that matters. Just stay high vibe and stay positive and feed yourself the positive things that say to yourself what you would say to a friend. Be as good to yourself as you would a friend. Compliment yourself. Look in the mirror and go, you know what? I may have wrinkles, but I have the most beautiful eyes. I may have, this toothache, but I have beautiful teeth, or whatever it is that you're thankful for. And think of affirmations. Like I said, I'm creating 365 days of affirmations, so you can use those when I get that all together. But look online, look anywhere, and just find affirmations, or find some that you like. And I have on my phone, I used to, maybe I don't have it now. I did once. I need to go back and change it. I'm a money magnet. Money comes easily and freely to me. And you know what? I finally believe that. And it does. Because I set the intention, I do the work, and I'm open. I'm open, and I'm open. I'm open. And even if you have to literally make it a physical thing where you stand there with your hands open and you're like, universe, I'm totally open to all the things I want, and then name the 3 or 4 things you want. And then put the intention and the action behind it. So that was today's honing your intuition through staying happy, staying high vibe, pouring positive affirmations and words and alkalates to yourself. There's nothing wrong with building yourself up. There's nothing wrong at all with building yourself up, because you of all people has to live with yourself and has to love yourself and take care of yourself. I'm going to put the graphic in the comments. If you would like to have a free session with me where we kind of dig into your intuition, honing it, developing it, that's the word I was looking for, how you can impact the world in a way that only you can, I offer free alchemy sessions. And they're free. They're between 30 and 45, up to an hour long. And we dig into yourself, your mindset, your business, everything you want to talk about, we can talk about in that hour. And they're free. I'll put, hi, Natalie. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I'm going to put the information in the comments, and you're more than welcome to take advantage of that. Also put the comments of what we talked about today and the graphic that I'm super excited about and changed my entire life. And if you want to delve into this deeper, like I said, book a call with me. I love talking to my tribe. It's like what lights me up. So that's all I've got for you today. I am trying to keep these within 20 minutes. If you know me well enough, you know I could talk all day about what lights me up. And I have another call in a little while anyway, so I need to get running. But thank you all for joining me. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3, where we talk about letting go and how that digs into your intuition also. Love and light.